Hi, Perfect Spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. Now, let's create a miracle in your life. Well, today I want to talk about if you feel like giving up, if you feel like life isn't worth living, that everything seems to be going wrong, nothing works out. I get it. I've been there. I tried to kill myself in my 20s. I lost the ability to walk in my 30s. You know, life can be very difficult and challenging at times. Sometimes you just want to check out. But just a reminder to never give up. If you're alive, there's infinite possibilities here, infinite potentials. But you can't see those possibilities and potentials when you're lost in your thoughts, your beliefs, your opinions. You're keeping yourself stuck unknowingly, that you keep amplifying the story. Believe me, when I was suicidal, I only knew myself as my thoughts and that it was time to give up. But that's not true. No matter how much you believe your thoughts to be true, they simply are not true. So when you feel like giving up, tossing it in, whatever it is, realize it's just these thoughts saying things will never get better. This is sort of that spiritual bankruptcy that I talked about the other day, that you want to give up. You feel disconnected from who you truly are, which is perfect spirit, which is that consciousness, that life force within you. And this is your superhero. So if you feel like giving up, that it isn't worth living, whatever the story is, get yourself back into this moment. Call someone. Do whatever you need to do to help pull you back into this moment. You know, we're either lost up in here or we know ourselves here. We can't be in two places at one time. So realize you are here for a reason that may not make sense to you or apparent to you in this very moment. But trust that you were not born by mistake. This is out there, but you chose your parents. You chose your experience because you are a spirit. You are the soul. You're not this body. This body allows you to have the human experience. But you chose to be here because you are the infinite spirit, the infinite soul. Regardless of this body, the spirit, the soul will remain. So your spirit, soul, chose this human experience on purpose for a reason that makes no sense. But you're having this experience so you can grow, you can expand, you can add to the collective knowledge that the whole point of life is to live and experience life. It's that simple. Do we want to have a pleasant, happy experience, or we want a difficult and painful experience? I chose the painful route for 40 years, but now I flip the script and now live, you know, with joy, with happiness, with lightness. Because we're either in one place, the heaviness or the light, and you are that light. So just reminding yourself to keep going, keep taking that step forward, pick yourself up. And if you can pick yourself up, that's good. If you can't quite dust yourself off, reach out, ask for help. Find that help to point you back to yourself. The answer isn't out there. There's no magic solution out there. The magic is within you. And everything out there is your tools, your aids to improve your experience. And if out there is telling you need all these things because you're lacking in some way, that isn't true. Yeah, you may need some like vitamins, better food, water, whatever it may be. You may need some basics, but you're not going to find the magic meditation that will solve all your issues. The magic this, the magic crystal, the magic whatever. You're not going to find that because the finding that is within you. And yes, meditation will help you discover yourself. Yes, mindfulness is part of the picture as well. Being mindful of the thoughts and having the awareness. Because and meditation helps you find yourself as well. But I found many angry meditators, because when they're in this quiet space, everything's fine. But when you get into the world, life happens. So it's learning to be in this moment and not caught up in the experience. I think that's what's missing from meditation. It doesn't, real meditation, you're not experiencing the world. And when you experience the world, you can see the triggers that come up and you can work through them. And if you're mindful, you can say, I notice this makes me angry. This makes me upset. Where does that originate from? And those origination questions you can bring into meditation and pull out those roots. I love pulling out the roots. I help people find their roots and pull them out. And you can see on their language, their words, the way they express themselves in the world is a direct reflection of their mental environment. All this head trash, all this noise, this mental junk drawer needs to be thrown out. So if you feel like giving up, life isn't worth living. It's all stories from the past and your mental junk drawer. So we need to toss them out. They don't serve you. They don't uplift you. They don't support you. So find that level of peace within you. Don't judge yourself. Don't condemn yourself. Life happens. We have successes. We have failures. But it's all part of the human experience. It's neither good nor bad. It's just the human experience. And everything is neutral. The universe is always rooting for you, cheering you on. The universe wants the best for you. Perfect Spirit wants the best for you. But you have to be willing to keep moving forward, to keep taking those steps, not allowing yourself to remain stuck, stagnant. Being stuck, stagnant, being confused on what direction to take is a sign that you're caught up in here, that you're overthinking. So it's about letting go of this and surrendering to that deeper self, and then moving from this deeper place and operating from this level, this deep level. Up in here or here, your choice, your decision. But maybe you're just too caught up in here. Or you're aware of this, but you still get caught in it. And that's fine. It's all part of the growth, that I got it, I lost it phase. I know my truth, I lost my truth. I got my truth, I lost my truth. But the more often you become aware of that, the greater you'll reside in your truth. It's just this ebb and flow of life, that it's always fluid. And even our awareness can be fluid, the level of awareness. That Perfect Spirit is always here waiting for you, waiting to encourage you. But we see what's going on in the world, and it makes us upset, depressed. We feel victimized. But to realize you're not a victim of life. You are part of life. If you're feeling like a victim, once again, it's the stories. And no matter how much you believe those stories, they're not the absolute truth. Because the absolute truth is within you. And you're the only one that lives in this body. Everyone is guessing what's best for you. Every single person is guessing what's best for you. They don't live in your body. So be aware. They don't live in my body. What resonates with me, what is my truth? So if you want to give up, don't. Reach out to someone. Talk to someone. Have that person help you discover why you're here. What is your purpose? There's a reason that you're here, a reason that's greater than your vision of yourself. You're here for a greater purpose, a greater mission, if you will. Your current experiences are helping the next generation of humans that are coming into, spiritual beings coming into the human body. They can tap into that collective knowledge and know how to move through this. Some people are dealing with multiple sclerosis for the first time, or bipolar, or psoriasis, arthritis, migraines, whatever it may be. I know my 40 years of suffering was not in vain. My knowledge will help another to move forward, to push on, to realize that they are a perfect spirit that can do all things, and all things are possible. But if you give up, you're shutting down the possibilities, the potentials. So just remember, you are the perfect spirit. Keep on smiling. Know yourself as perfect spirit. If this does not make sense, watch more of my videos and you'll begin to understand. You'll begin to unravel this. That it doesn't require you to sit in meditation for an hour a day, or 2 or 3, whatever you hear out there. But once again, it's out there. It's not your recipe. I began with 5 minutes a day. You can begin with 1 or 2 minutes a day. There's the story, where are my feet? There's the story, where's my feet? It's always coming back into this moment, because all that really exists is in this moment. The mind's always in the past, usually the past, and sometimes the future. But all we know for certain is right here, right now, in this moment, at this particular time. All right, well, take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Keep on smiling.